Today I'm going to show you how to make a God's eye. So this is something that may look a little bit intimidating at first, but I promise you it is even easier than the type of weaving we did at school. So all you're going to need for this project is a pair of scissors, any yarn that you may have. I have this multicolored yarn, and 2 sticks that are as straight as you can find them and don't have any little branches sticking off of them, so it's just one piece of stick. And then try to get them as close to the same size as you can because you're going to be making an X. So once you've collected all your materials, the first thing you need to do is to form an X on the table. And I'm going to flip my camera now down so that you'll be able to see. Okay, so once you have all of your materials ready, it will look something like this. You have your 2 sticks, your yarn, and your scissors. And this is my example. This is the one I made before. This one's a little bigger than the one I'm going to make now, but I just wanted to make sure everyone would be able to see it. So, just like regular weaving, the first part is the most difficult, and as soon as you get through the very beginning, it will be super easy and you will catch on and be able to weave through the whole thing very quickly. So your first step is that you're going to form your 2 sticks into an X, just like this. The first thing you need to do is make sure that these are secure. So you're going to take the tail end of your yarn, and you are just going to place it over this cross. You might want a parent or a sibling or someone who is with you to help you just to hold your sticks so that they don't wiggle around while you're trying to wrap. The first step of your weaving is just to go back and forth around your sticks, nice and tight, only in one direction. So I'm going around and around and around, probably about 6 or 7 times, this one direction. So see how I've only made a cross around one section. Then I'm going to flip, and now I'm going to wrap around in the opposite way. So I'm going to wrap around and around and around and around in this area. So now you can see that I've wrapped around these sides and these sides. You'll notice that the more you do this, the more secure your X becomes. See, now my sticks don't really wiggle around. They're nice and tight and secure. So as soon as you notice that your sticks are secure and that they're no longer really wiggling around, it's time to start weaving. So this isn't the type of in, out pattern that we would typically follow. What you're going to do is you're actually wrapping around each stick. So I have my yarn. I have already secured my sticks, and now I'm going to begin going around and around. It kind of forms a square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my string, and I'm just going to wrap around a stick and then turn and move on to my other stick. I'm going to go around this stick and then move on to this one. Around this stick and then on to the next one. Around this stick and then on to the next one. So as I'm weaving around, I am turning my sticks just around in a circle. You can turn clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on which way it is that is more comfortable for you to turn it in your hands. So I'm just going around and under, twist. Around and under, twist. Around and under, twist. And as you can see, it starts to form sort of like a square. It's hard to see the square at the beginning because it's a really teeny tiny square. But as you move on and keep going, it becomes really easy to see. Around twist. Around, twist. Around, twist. Around my stick and onto my next stick. Around my stick, turn, around my next stick, turn, around my next stick. Make sure you're pulling it nice and tight. So once you have reached a point where you feel like you are done, I usually like to leave probably about an inch of stick showing on the edges. That way you'll have somewhere to hang it from, and also because the sticks look nice to have sticking out. You don't want it to just be yarn all the way around. So I have gone ahead and I have cut my string because I felt like I had done enough and that I was done. So I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm just going to wrap my yarn around one time, and then I'm going to create a knot. So that ensures that the knot where you are ending is not going to be in the front. Then just to make sure that it's tight, I'm going to make a second knot, pull it nice and tight, and then I can cut my little remaining string off, and you're all done. If you want, you can take an extra piece of string and knot it here and here, just like I did on this one, to create a little hanger for yourself. And you can repeat this as many times as you would like.